And this morning we are joined by Congressman Steve Cohen, representing Tennessee's 9th District, which includes Memphis, of course. As the country transitions into a new presidential administration, we're going to hear about Cohen's legislative priorities and discuss recent developments impacting our community. Welcome to Live at 9, Representative Cohen.
Kontji, nice to be with you.
Okay, so first of all, I want to get personal. I was so worried when I saw that there was a fire at your home. I just want to know how you're doing.
The fire has my garage has been replaced. My garage was destroyed. 3 of my cars were destroyed. But I've got a clean garage and a new car. Not new, but it's new for me.
Right.
And things are better. But thank you for asking.
Okay, yeah. So, okay. We have the housekeeping all set. Now, so you are a Democrat, right? And, of course, we have an incoming Republican president who is making a lot of changes. We have a supermajority in the state as well. Can you just talk about how you position yourself to push forward local efforts when this is that blue spot in the state?
Well, the fact where we are in the state's really not relevant to what we get out of the Congress. We don't do things by state, although you work with the state administration some, and we work with the governor on getting the largest ever infrastructure grant for building the new bridge right by here. The new bridge is important, and we got that working together with the Department of Transportation. But normally what we try to do is get community projects, and each congressperson tries to get what they can get for their district. We've been very successful in getting community projects for just about any area you can imagine, whether it's been College Chapel and health care for homeless people, and the hospitality hub, or Melrose High School and getting that redone for a community project in Orange Mound, helping people who get out of prison get back on their feet and give them a second chance. So we've had lots and lots and lots of opportunities to help people, and we've done that. I've got good relationships with Republicans in the Congress that I've developed over the years, and that's really helpful when it comes time to getting community projects when the Republicans are in control, because that's who you go to and ask for help, and you try to get them to help you with projects and get the most that you can for your community. So I've got those good relationships. Now, as far as what goes on in legislation to try to pass bills, it's going to be tough for a Democrat to pass anything significant. We've already passed a bill, and I think it was the first bill passed in bipartisan fashion that related to minor issues concerning teaching professionals how to identify sexual traffickers. And it should have passed the House last time, didn't get through the Senate, so we passed it early this time. And that's a bipartisan bill, and we hope that will become law. And some of those things can become law. But big picture, it's going to be Trump working with the Republicans and probably not getting any votes from the Democrats at all, except maybe John Fetterman, and there might be 1 or 2 House members that are in a difficult spot. The big thing is going to be his reconciliation bill, where he's going to try to pass almost everything that he has any interest in. And he's going to give the tremendous tax cut to billionaires and to the wealthiest people in the country. People earning over $400,000 a year will do real well. They'll be very, very good. There'll be more trips to Mar-a-Lago, more trips to Barbados, more trips to Tahiti. But for people with less than $400,000, or people like in Memphis, the second poorest city in the country, it's bad, because they're going to be cutting projects that help our people. And what just happened with him trying to temporarily, and what temporary means is questionable, and it was illegal to boot, halt federal grants and federal loans, really hurts a city like Memphis terribly. I had Virginia Stallworth contact me from the Child Advocacy Center, $300,000 that they're at jeopardy. I had Gary Shorb call me for issues concerning the Child Advocacy Center and for their projects.
Do you anticipate that being, just a battle and that being overturned?
No, I think it will be overturned. He does not have the right to do it. Congress appropriates the monies, and the executive is supposed to expend them, and there's been statutes passed after Richard Nixon to assure that, Supreme Court cases that upheld that. Now, this Supreme Court's done some wacky things. There was never anything in the law at all, and nobody ever comprehended the idea of immunity for a president from activities that he took as president. This is something that the Supreme Court just came out of nowhere with.
Well, let's talk about some of the federal funds that are coming in. For example, $20 million went to the environmental group Young, Gifted, and Green. Talk to me about sustainability efforts and why that funding was important for you to designate.
Well, South Memphis has had a lot of problems with the pipeline coming through there. There's a lot of factories there that spew out a lot of pollution, and oftentimes, not in my backyard, but they put it into lower income people's yards for years. And there was a hospital disinfectant unit in that neighborhood too, and they were putting out some chemicals that could have been harmful to people in the community.
So it's going to take a minute to really just dig in
and so that was important, and we need to look out for low income areas that have been the site of pollution, and people haven't cared about it. But Trump will probably kill that program. I'll be surprised if that program survives.
If the money goes through. Okay. Let's talk about safety, of course. That's big on everyone. You brought in nearly $2 million for Memphis Police. What are you looking for that money to be used for, and what are your priorities with safety moving forward?
Well, supporting the police department is important. I started out as the attorney for the police, and so I've always...
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep, that's where I started in 1975.
Okay.
And we've gotten money for the police to get more protective gear, more cameras, such as witnessed Tyree Nichols beating. That's good for the police, but it's also good for anybody who might be a victim of a police abuse. And we've gotten monies that help them in their work. And so we've gotten money for the Rape Crisis Center and for working on rape kits.
All right.
So that's been important. We think we'll be successful there in the future, and that's something where criminal justice grants, burn grants, will be permitted and will be flowing.
We have about 15 seconds. What is your top priority going into 2025?
Protecting democracy, protecting America, protecting people who need the government's help, who are not going to benefit from this big tax break, and making sure that they don't lose health care. The Affordable Care Act is defended. Community health centers get their monies. Police gets money to help us with crime, and that and our transportation projects continue, because Memphis got a lot of them. Lamar, Pendleton was a big project. We think we'll continue to get those monies to flow.
All right, we were able to put up all of your socials, and thank you for sitting on the red couch and sharing what you're planning for 2025.
Kontji, nice to be with you, and Happy New Year, and
yes,
best to you.
Happy New Year. All right, and I should point out that your counterpart, Congressman Kustoff, is planning to come here the week of
He's not
February
my counterpart,
7th.
he's my friend.
Okay, he's your friend. Okay, fellow congressman.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's good to know.
We vote different, but we're friends, and we work together whenever we can.
Good stuff. Good. All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Kontji.
And there's more Live at 9 ahead this morning.